Well, a judge has temporarily halted Indiana's near-total abortion ban just 4 days after lawsuit hearings began challenging the legality of the ban. Brennan Smith has this report.
Article 1, Section 1 of the Indiana Constitution says that all people have a right to liberty. Judge Kelsey Hanlon says Indiana courts have recognized before that a right to bodily autonomy is part of that, and her ruling says Indiana's near-total abortion ban goes too far in restricting that right, quote, by making that autonomy largely contingent upon first experiencing extreme sexual violence or significant loss of physical health or death. Hanlon's decision also says the law's ban on clinics performing abortions, restricting the procedure only to hospitals and certain surgical centers, will limit availability, increase costs, and is unlikely to increase the safety of Hoosier women and girls. The ruling means that for now, abortion is legal for anyone up to 20 weeks without needing to provide a reason. However, the state is certain to appeal the decision and will likely ask for its impact to be halted while the appeal is ongoing, meaning the abortion ban might take effect again soon. For Indiana Public Broadcasting, I'm Brandon Smith at the State House.
Now, this comes a week after the abortion ban took effect in the state of Indiana and 3 days after hearings began in the state regarding the ban. Now, we're joined by IUPUI McKinney School of Law professor Jennifer Drobak, who specializes in sexual harassment, juvenile law, as well as family law, which includes abortion law. Welcome to the show, Professor.
Thank you so much.
So let's just start about this preliminary injunction against the ban. What is the judge going by? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Right. So the judge in this case focused on liberty, which is really important because it's a very broad decision which really guarantees the right of all Hoosiers, not just women who are going to become pregnant. And it says that we all have a right of liberty built into our Constitution, which includes the right of bodily integrity. And she includes family planning and says no matter whether you say it's privacy or bodily autonomy or a bundle of rights, it's liberty. And we enjoy that here in Indiana.
So the abortion ban was enforced just last week. Is this unusual for injunction to occur so soon after?
Not necessarily. Some injunctions go into effect before the law even takes effect, and they're stopped before they go into effect. In this particular case, there was a delay, so the law went into effect. It's possible that after this decision is appealed, that the law will go into effect again, but it's really difficult when lawmakers or jurists and courts allow for this flip-flopping of on again, off again, because it puts people in jeopardy, particularly the doctors who don't know where they are in the limbo of back and forth, and they could be subject to serious criminal penalties if they get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. So this is a preliminary hold. Does this indicate anything about what the ruling will eventually say?
Well, it's supposed to. And the judge issued her decision based on her belief in 4 different factors that the plaintiffs were likely to prevail ultimately. So she wouldn't have put the injunction and joined the law unless she had thought that there was a significant possibility that the plaintiffs would win through these various procedural challenges. So I think that's good news on the one hand. Another reason why I think that there's a possibility for ultimate success is who can argue with liberty? You might challenge how liberty is defined, but liberty really does include bodily integrity. It includes self-determination.
And we just have about 30 seconds left. I guess what happens next? Of course, there's another legal challenge seeking to halt the abortion ban that violates Indiana's Religious Freedom Restoration Act, too.
Right. So there are a variety of challenges. This is not the only one. This one will likely get appealed. And all of these will likely percolate up to the Supreme Court. And it's anyone's guess as to whether a court will release the law to go back into effect, but I hope it does not.
Okay, Professor, thank you so much for being on the show. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.